it's your boy Jamar back with another video. Back with another banger. Today I'm reviewing The Oval Season 7. Now, Season 7 has exclusively dropped all 22 episodes randomly on Paramount Plus. As you know, the previous 6 seasons has aired on BET, and now this final season, Season 7, is airing on Paramount Plus because Taraji P. Simpson, who plays Priscilla on The Oval, has said that this is the final season because this is the last season that they filmed. They filmed season 7 back in 2024, and we're currently in 2026, and we haven't heard any news of a season 8 at all. So it's safe to assume that this is the final season. After the way the season went down, I won't be mad that this is the final season. I'm not gonna lie, because it was a great season. This was the best season of The Oval, and I'd rather them end on a high note than a low note. Tyler Perry did not write the season at all. Mark E. Swinton wrote the season, and Armani Ortiz was the director of the season, and they both did an amazing job. Like, the writing on the season was crazy. This was like a whole new show, like a whole reboot. Like, Hunter was actually acting like a president, surprisingly. A whole bunch of relationships that looked like that they weren't going to get repaired got repaired. We got new characters. Oh, it's just a lot that happened this season, and I'm trying to gather my thoughts because this was crazy. This was a crazy season, and it's been a good run, and this is really the final season. 7 seasons, y'all did that. I want the cast and crew to know that y'all did that. Y'all ate that, and I will be supporting each and every one of y'all on your next journey next. So y'all, it's about moving on to bigger and better things. You guys lasted 7 seasons. Y'all did y'all thing. A lot of shows don't last that long. Now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So, this season of The Oval was crazy. We have a new character named Dilva. She came in running the game, switched everything around. She got Hunter back in the Oval Office. Eli survived that gunshot in the finale. A lot happened, you guys. A lot has happened. So I'm trying to give you guys a summary and try to not miss out on anything. So, because this was 22 episodes, y'all. I'm reviewing the whole season because they dropped it at once. I binged it. And instead of giving y'all individual, I'm just going to give y'all a whole season review because why not? So, basically, Hunter is back on being a president. Him and Victoria ended up sleeping together again. They're back together. Yeah, him and Victoria. I know that sounds crazy, right? They're back together working. And in the midst of all this, there's a attack on the nation. So this forces Hunter to boss up and actually act like a real president instead of BSing around. Hunter actually was being a good president. This we've been watching The Oval for 6 seasons, and Hunter has never been a good president. But now in season 7, he's a good president. So I'll give him my heads up for that. So Priscilla, who do I even want to start with? Let's start with Jason, because Jason's been on like a whole serial killer spree. Jason's killed multiple people this season. At first he kidnapped Priscilla, almost tried to kill her until Sam saved her after he purposely had her get tortured by Jason for her to learn her lesson, because they've been beefing. Sam saves her. She's grateful for Sam saving her, but they're not getting back together. I mean, their marriage is just too fall apart. Sam has babies, a whole another baby mommy has a whole nother double life. She's done with Sam, and honestly, I don't blame Priscilla, because Sam, boy, bye, you done did too much. So there's that. But man, Priscilla, she's still pressing this issue of she got to take down the president and this and that and the third. But the thing is, they signed these contracts that if they don't play the game, they going to get killed. You feel me? So they all signed that contract, but Priscilla's like, I don't care. So then she basically goes to a reporter, reports everything to a reporter. The reporter ends up getting killed. The editor gets killed. And then, but before that, they send it to the state senator office, and he's about to take over the case. And yeah, that's that. But I'm going to continue. Well, I'll just tell you what happened. So Priscilla and Simone, they end up downloading the files at Priscilla's house. Little they know, Jason broke in their house, planted a bomb there, and the house blew up. So it's safe to presume that Priscilla and Simone are dead. They're dead. They were in the house, and the house is blew up. So I don't know how to feel about that, because rest in peace to Priscilla. Like, damn, like, my bitch did not have to go out like that, but my bitch went down without a fight, because she even kept saying, I will die for this. So, congrats to you, Priscilla, and rest in peace, girl, because was it worth it? No shade. Donald, he finally agreed. So basically, after while Jason was like kidnapping Priscilla, an agent named Trent went in there to look for her. He killed him, and then they ended up escaping. So then he ended up kidnapping Rachel, that girl that Alan was sleeping with, and Kyle came to save her. But then Jason Dean near almost beat him to death, but they stopped. But then basically they rushed to save Kyle. Kyle got to the hospital. They thought he was dead, but he's ended up alive. Donald ended up realizing that he loved Kyle and agreed to give Lily a divorce, and Bobby ended up getting shot by Eli because he was so mad about Eli. He was so mad about Bobby sleeping with Simone, and he ordered he ordered like Bobby to be killed. Bobby survived the gunshots, and then he ordered someone to put the poison in Bobby's like IVF, and he ends up surviving that as well. So when they survive, and Lily tells him about divorce, him and Lily get fake identities and they skip town. So that was the end of Lily's storyline. I love that for Lily because Lily's my favorite character. So I love that for Lily. I was scared for Lily because I'm like, Lily's been through so much. She's like been through so much and she deserves a happy ending. I'm just glad that my bitch Lily got a happy ending. I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of that. That warmed my heart that Lily and Bobby got their happy ending. So then Max and Sharon end up becoming a little couple. Random, but okay. Kareem ends up coming back to season 2 looking for money or whatever. He's threatening Sharon and the car. He's just doing too much. He's not even the same Kareem. So the drug cartel, they find him. They question him. He says that Sharon knows where it is because Dale, whatever, he has the money. And once they get that information from him, they ended up shooting and killing Kareem. So Kareem is dead too. They left his body there. Kareem is done. He's gone. F Kareem. We don't care. Yeah, Richard and Nancy also ended up reconciling this season. I like to see that too. That was a good thing. After all they've been through, Lord Jesus, they ended up reconciling. And yeah, they ended up having problems too, but they ended up reconciling. So then Hunter and Victoria was trying to get someone to poison Eli. So they finally found someone to poison his drink. But before that, they capture Jason, and Victoria ends up putting poison in him. So safe to assume Jason is dead. Thank God. And then Eli drinks the poison drink, and then he ends up foaming at the mouth, dying, and gasping for air, and he ends up foaming. They end up, oh my God, Vice President. And it's safe to assume that Eli is dead as well. And that's basically how the show ended. So, like I said, it ended with a whole bunch of unanswered questions, but also I'm glad about, it's a soap opera, and I'm not really, it wasn't a terrible finale. It felt like more of like a season finale than a series finale, but then again, I don't see them come back for season 8 because so many characters are dead now. It's like, what's the point? So, this was a good run. You can like I said, 7 seasons. Y'all did that, cast and crew. Y'all should be happy for yourselves. This is not nothing to be sad about. Y'all just celebrate that as a black TV show. Y'all lasted 7 seasons and did the damn thing. So I'm proud of you guys. I will support each and every one of you guys from the next upcoming project y'all have. Since this is the last season, it's been good. The Oval 7 seasons strong. Y'all did that, and yeah. We are done, and I will see you guys next time for my next TV show review.